Good afternoon. We've got a wildcard segment here. The wildcard can be anything. It can even be nothing. But as I was scouring through my head for what I wanted to run on the wildcard today, a bunch of things came up, but nothing more viscerally as Castlevania IV. Super Castlevania IV even. During the Wheel of One-Shots, we had to do the boss rush for this game, and I absolutely minced it, and it gave me fond memories of running this game on the channel, and that was about 5 years ago. So I fancy giving it another run through, see if I don't still have the magic for the game. I failed this actually once, had to redo it on a redemption, and if it would actually let me start, there we go. Character name, it's funny that it asks for character name in Super Castlevania IV, it's absolutely meaningless, but just out of the spirit of the wheel, we'll call ourselves Pepper. I was thinking about putting in a slight dig about counting. Call ourselves Pepper the Sixth. Alright, let's get on with this. I do like Castlevanias. Before the term Metroidvania was ever a thing. Super Castlevania IV was not my first. Far from my first. But it looked and played a whole lot better than the old ones, you could say. Fairly debatable, but who cares? I like it, I'm playing it. People are thinking this might be a fake out. No fake outs here. Just want to blitz through this game, not as fast as I can, although I could be forgiven for thinking that that's what I'm going for, given how I'm moving and grooving here. I just want to play it through competently and enjoy myself in doing so, and enjoy the great music. Oh, it's not meaningless, it's used to generate the level codes. Oh, I had no idea about that. Not that I would ever use codes in this game. Well, not that my brothers would have ever shared the codes for this game. We were a bit arsey like that. But hey, we were brothers, that's how we do things, right? Right, got the cross, shouldn't ever let go of the cross. And if I recall well, you need to rack up kills with the sub-weapons in order to get the drops for multi-throwing them. And you gotta be very careful not to pick up new drops for them. Where's the wall chicken? Oh, it's over there. Well, never mind that. Hey, there's my number 2. And there's the knife that you absolutely don't want. Managed to go so far without getting hit, and now we are. What a disgrace. So I remember quite a bit of this game. I played it a fairly large amount as a kid. I thought there'd be a knife there. There ain't. So it would have been a great shame if I had managed to lose out on the challenge, despite it being a 4-star challenge, if I'm not mistaken, Pepper. Oh, I need that. Well, I don't need it, but I want it. Triple cross puts you in a great position for the rest of the game. I don't recall Holy Water being completely broken for it. What do you think of CK3, Jake? Saw you posted some videos, haven't got to them yet. I am thoroughly enjoying myself with Crusader Kings 3, even though I was not expecting to. I mean, I thought the fundamentals would be too much for me to get over. And the fundamentals in this case being that it's a character-focused game. And I really like characters. Like nations and economies, wars, just generally removing the... well, that's holy water, don't want that. Generally removing the human aspect. I'm a bit wary about whatever comes out of these candles now, because if it's not a cross, I'm going to lose my cross and the powers that I built up for it. Missed that one by 1.5 miles. There we go. Nice relaxing game to play as well. I really was wondering what I'll run for the wildcard. I didn't want to give it up. I had some stuff going on earlier on in the day, but that didn't seem like a good reason to ditch it. And I thought about trucking, and I thought, well, am I trucking for me if I do that? Not really. And I quite early thought about Castlevania IV. But I thought, nah, everyone will see that coming. But in the end, nah, it's what my heart cried out for, and it's what we're doing. Bloomin' Medusa heads, these things will get you killed here, because they'll throw you onto those wooden platforms, which they will turn around if you fall on them, and will kill you. Like, that's a trap, once you did jump onto that, but it would go around and kill you in one shot. Ah yes, Flynn's P in chat is saying good music. It is great music. Sadly, some of the best music is already done now. Right. Oh yeah, I need to hit the rider on this one. No, I don't. I need to hit the head. There we go. Now it's time for the rider. Oh, but he's already dead. Not, you know, a challenging game by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, I'll get my cockiness in the early levels, because the game does get challenging. Especially past the halfway mark. Yeah, he was a pushover. When you've got triple cross, almost any boss is a pushover. The important thing's holding on to it. I like this overworld. It really seemed eerie, but at the same time quite advanced. At the time that I played Super Castlevania IV, I hadn't played Castlevania 3, just 1 and 2. 2 was a whole heap of ass. Still is, kind of. 1 was amazing, but that overworld there seemed like a huge step up. Oh, you do keep the cross, cool. And we keep the longer whip. In fact, we even keep triple cross. The only thing we don't really get that would be really nice is some more hearts. So I should equip things, and if they're hearts, grab them. If they're other kinds of weapons, just ditch them. Castlevania 1 is indeed amazing. Haven't played many of the other releases at all. Like after Castlevania 4, that was it for me. No, that's not true. I played the Nintendo 64 releases. Good in their own right, just not in a Castlevania kind of light. Whoa, I've never seen you bugged out before. That's what we're talking about. Hearts galore. That should do me for the rest of the stage. Nice to see you load up a retro game just to enjoy it. I mean, pretty much all the games I load up I do just to enjoy them. But it seemed kind of nice to have a wild card that really was a wild card there. Used to have all sorts of series going on for these. I guess we still do, but one thing we don't have anymore is Into the Airlock. And that was a great thing to slide into general wildcard segments like that. I actually had a passing fancy for loading up. Well, there were some other games that were on my mind. I might as well say what they were. Port Royale 4. Didn't realize it, but it's actually coming out really soon. It is coming out the day before the Nancy Drew Marathon starts. The 25th of September. Now I've got a beta copy of that, and if my memory isn't failing me, it usually does, but if in this case it is not failing me, I don't have a... Oh, don't want that. I do not have any kind of embargo on it. I can stream it whenever I want. I've been avoiding that because I loaded up the beta, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say what I think about it or not, but it was too beta for me. I wanted something more complete. Then again, I got my hands on that months ago. It's not very professional. I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but here I'll say it. I'm pretty sure I can say that. So I want to see what it's like further on, and surely, you know, if it's coming out that soon, surely it's in a great state now. But the couple hours that I had to chew on it didn't seem enough, so I think what I'll do is, in the week running up to Nancy Drew, we'll spend some quality time with Port Royale 4. Now, if you're wondering what's the fuss about Port Royale 4, it's not the sequel to Patrician, but it's essentially the same game, but set in the Caribbean. Ooh, you never want that knife. It's a trap. Trap and a half. Oh yeah, nothing to whet the appetite for Nancy Drew. Quite like running a whole load of Port Royale. Calypso's gonna wonder what the heck's going on. thought you said this guy would promote our game. I'm sure he's just doing it in his own special way. Alright, now this is a joke of a boss fight. Unleash the crosses, win. Even if you don't have the crosses, just whip and win. More of a sub-boss or mid-boss. I imagine one of the complaints about Super Castlevania IV is how if you know what you're doing, you do just kind of breeze through it like this. I'm not sure if that holds any merit, because back in the day you sure didn't know to do this. This game was hard, really hard. Although perhaps not quite as hard as 1 or 2. Hey, it's Daniel, how's it going? How have you been enjoying CK3? I know you've fired it up. Mutual dodging there. Right, my health is fine, but in Castlevania, health sure doesn't last as long as you want it to. Enemies usually start out doing 2 or 3 damage, and then by the end of the game, they're chucking out 4, and that means you're down in 5 hits. I don't fall asleep to Patrician 4, I find it oddly satisfying to watch, says Dr. Marsange. One of the few people who can claim to have watched all of the Patrician 4 series multiple times. Had quite a fun time making a massive Viking empire, says Daniel. Awesome stuff. If you like the games I play but don't like the lack of memes, you should go to Daniel's channel and check out his stuff. Right, if I recall, the roof starts falling on you here. I also recall this being lag central. That's good. Ah, we got ourselves a life up. Great, let's hope we don't need to put that to use. The boss rush is the hardest thing in the game, and I'm confident that we can one-shot that. But there are some incredibly hard levels. I'm just hoping that I don't get toasted by the one with the moving sawmill thing. After everything I've said against sawmills, would be poetic. That would have been poetic. Not the axe. The axe is god-awful. In most Castlevanias, every sub-weapon has its place, except the knife, of course. But, just the cross kills everything in this game. Hello, are you the EU4 guy? Says, I am well fed. I'm many guys, but I wouldn't call myself the EU4 guy. Maybe the Nancy Drew guy, or Frostpunk Jake. But we're being facetious here. I'm probably the EU4 guy you're thinking of. Holy water, tempting, but not tempting enough. Ever heard of or tried playing Knights and Merchants? I feel like I have. Knights and Merchants. I'm all but certain I've played it, but I can't think what it's about. Is that the one where you had to feed your people with the most asinine food management? Because if so, I played it and I never want to play that again. Yes, says Jag. Well, that answers everybody's question. Now let's never speak of Knights and Merchants again. Oh lord, what a horrible experience that was. Compared to that, this game is just such unbridled joy. Right, this level may be what really triggered my my hatred towards bottomless pits in video games. In this level, the bottom plane moves up with you, and it will not move back down with you. So if you fall down, even though there's a platform down there, if you go below that plane at the bottom, you are dead meat. And in Castlevania IV, as is traditional in Castlevania games, if you get hit, you fall backwards uncontrollably. I mean, you fall backwards the same way every time, but you will not have control over Mr. Belmont here. Which means you can be, in a single hit, thrown backwards onto what was a platform, but has just become the kill plane. And it's a tad unpleasant. Everything below me here is the kill plane, so let's try not to fall into it. This whole level gives me the heebie-jeebies, and it won't be the last one to do that. Massive trap knife there. There we go. Getting hit by that, it's a death sentence. Falling back down right now would be a death sentence, so let's just keep on moving. Some of these jumps, a wee bit antsy. There we go, he doesn't like it, he really doesn't like it. So let's just get out of this place and be done. Whew, Deadly... oh god, why Deadly Towers, right? What has Deadly Towers done for anybody here except made them suffer? Oh, speaking of suffering. Right, I forgot about this. Random stuff falls from the sky and can just push you into the water, and that's you, done and dusted. It's exactly as fun as it sounds. It's horrible. Truly horrible. Right, Simon here is hungry, he needs some Taco Belmont. That was risky, could have been a knife in there. That's what we need. Now that's a trap knife if ever there was one. Just wait for it to despawn, and then on we go. Right, that eyeball reminds me that there are parts later on that's in some kind of, I don't know, death sewer area. And those eyeballs will feature prominently. These creatures trying to squirt water at you to force you into the... Yep, just like that. Goodbye whip, goodbye upgrades, goodbye everything, and back to the start. I made no claim that this is a particularly fair game. Oh yeah, this ain't the deathless run. I wouldn't expect it to be so. Very fortunately placed cross there, though. I'll be taking advantage of that. I mean, it's goodbye everything. No more hearts, which are sub-weapon ammo in this game. You lose your sub-weapon, you lose the length and the strength of your whip, but you get it back very quickly. I think as soon as you get a drop when you have more than, I don't know, 8 or so hearts, it's a whip. Just need to chalk up some kills with my cross. Even that, even those candles count. And try not to fall for the same thing. A deathless Castlevania IV, that would be something. That was a sizable setback, though. Right, so I have to wait for you to be gone. I should have considered the possibility of smacking into you when I was going around in my whip. But I did not. That guy, I find him quite funny. He pops out just to hit you so cheaply with his club. Oh, that was a big mistake. There was an axe there. Goodbye cross. Then again, you know, positionally, the axe could be quite useful here. Then again, Your sub-weapons don't really do anything that your whip can't. Your whip goes in all directions, really flexible. Even change said directions as you go along. Oh god. Bottomless pits. Birds continue to be jerks in games. It's almost become a phrase that's lost all meaning, but the funny thing is it has so much meaning because that's still how it is. Any game that has birds, they're just awful. I'm trying to think of an exception to that. I guess there's a bird that helps you out in Super Mario 64. It's as good as I can think. Oh, right. Well, I'm gonna miss my cross right now, because now it's boss time. I'm just gotta hope I can whip them into shape. What you're saying is the whip is too good. Oh yeah, the whip is overpowered in this one, massively. Right, so the one with the gassy breath kind of prevents you getting too close, and the one with that breath, whew, tries and fails to put me down. Can't keep a good Belmont down. You can try. You can try hard. I'm glad I don't have to do that again. There are no branching paths in Castlevania IV like there were in Castlevania III. No alternative characters either. Funny, I imagine that would invoke some ire towards the game, but I don't recall any such thing. And again, it's not like people could go onto their favourite forums and image boards to complain about that back in 1990. Whew, when was this? I'll put my neck out and say 94 for Castlevania IV. Why I had more characters when Whip is king? Well, why I had any characters when Grant Dynasty is king? Okay, I have the incredible power of double axe, which nobody ever asked for. Whoa. It's coming out of walls here. Well, axe, if it's going to be you and me for a while. I just want ActRaiser now, says Knight of Meh. 1 or 2? I wonder if we could have like a day of the Super Nintendo where we just play Super Nintendo classics, but they're not classics. They're god-awful. Because I have plenty, and I do mean plenty of those. Don't want to jump on these because they're going to do that. Yep, that's what I remember. Very few, if any, of my deaths are going to come from damage. They're all going to be from falling down the pits. Yeah, you gotta hit that one pretty tight. ActRaiser 2 surely is the classic game. If we're doing classic in massive inverted commas, then sure. Oh, I missed my cross. Don't want to settle for the pity axe. More ROM hacks with key tasks. Another thing that was on my mind was how much I'd like to do some more of those Zelda randomizers. But then I remember the dungeons. I can't stand Zelda dungeons. But it might be the more I do them, the less I'm going to hate them. I mean, we blitzed through Water Temple in Majora's Mask. In fact, I don't remember any of the temples being that agonizing in Majora's Mask. But there are only 4 of them. Alright, this guy just... whip him until he dies. His whip is overpowered. Jake Nitro, basically same person. Wait, one can't lift. Jinx. Poor guy, he's only Dutch. Hey Jake, I've been watching your YouTube. Frostpunk, been a great ride. Subbed. Finally started watching you here. Keep up the awesome content. Oh, cheers, Cobra Lock. That puts me in a very amusing state of mind because there's been a lot of fresh blood coming in thanks to the Frostpunk, especially the new DLC Frostpunk stuff. And then those people start watching Subnautica for reasons unknown. And I am so god-awful at Subnautica. But I'm kind of subsisting myself on their tears because people hate the way I'm playing Subnautica, especially on YouTube. I mean, I'm having plenty of fun, but they just don't like that. This was a cool display of Mode 7. There was another game that had a similar thing. Super Ghouls and Ghosts, yeah. I mean, today this is nothing special, right? And if anything, it's aggravating. It's just waiting the moment. But at the time, this was something awesome. Real awesome. You're dangling here, you're going, oh god, what do I do? I'm sure childhood Jake just jumped down into the soup there. And then off we trot. Having fun and causing YouTube goblins agony. YouTube goblins. Ooh. I like what you're saying. Do I already have my bigger whip here? Probably. What I sure don't have is a lot of health, because that skull that I was smack-talking, he did do a fair bit of whamming on me. But there we go. Can't those be destroyed or they just break out with something? That's what I was talking about. That was millimeters away from death for poor Taco Belmont here. Oh no, the crusher sections here. Where'd all my fond memories of this game come from? There's a lot of horror, and not the good kind of horror. Mad Father horror, not Ao Oni horror. Or Witch's House horror. Yeah, time yourself or badly here, you just die. Straight up die. And do I remember which way to go? Of course I do not. We'll just go anyway. Nostalgia lying to you, Jake? I know, perish the thought. Can I get down there? Looks to be goodies there. Ah, whatever, who's got the time? It's probably just something amazingly useful like double cross. I think jumping up onto that's a trap, but when there's a trap, sometimes you just gotta jump face first into it. That's risky biscuits. Let's go. Bamboozled. I remember this place being so incredibly slow. Maybe I've been going the wrong way. Anything to me. I'm still gonna try for it though. This is some action-packed, high-octane fun, says True Leveler. I wonder if I'm just gonna come away hating Castlevania IV after this. Ah well. That just looped around, didn't it? We've been here before. Oh! Dang, he does not know how to go down on all fours proper there. Chalk up one more kill to the instant KOs. Oh yeah, spikes are a one-hit kill. lost the pity axe. What a bad time to be Belmont. Alright, well, won't be fooled again. And then to the fast area, which I think is just a case of go, 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 go. No problem. Ah, pity axe is back. I don't have any kind of timer going here. Didn't want to give anyone the impression this is some kind of challenge run, least of all myself. Lest I try too hard, I'm just here to enjoy myself playing a wonderful game from my childhood. Forgiven values of wonderful. I'm kind of out of the loop. Did Jake ever get new dance pads? I got I got a new dance pad ages ago. It was good, but not infallible. I've had problems with it. Won't be outdone on damage, friend. You're going down. Because the whip is OP. Subnautica brings out the worst in people, says Jagger. I mean, I've been antagonizing people by hard-headedly refusing to base build. That's apparently going to have to change. Oh boy, at least the harpies are considerably less of a pain here than they were in Castlevania 3. I never actually beat Castlevania 3. That might be overdue a redemption run, but the game is so hard. I say that about a lot of games. Usually when they're really hard. No, I don't think that's the leap of faith I'm looking for. I'm still a little unsure why the Belmonts do this. What's in it for them? Is it one of those it's in my bloodline things? Whew, I think that was actually a crappy knife drop or something, but it got overwritten by me getting the double, thanks to murdering all these candles with my cross. Did you watch GDQ Pump It Up showcase? I did not. I'm not into Pump It Up. I mean, it's essentially just DDR tilted by 45 degrees. But it's still not really for me. Oh, didn't expect you to change direction there. Also, and this is rich coming from a DDR player, but I find Pump It Up music really weeby. Excruciatingly so. Nice triple cross coming out of that. We're not at my favorite level yet, but you'll know when we are. I should stop going for the candles. There's nothing they could possibly have for me that I could want at this point. But the fact that there's money in them does compel me, and I suppose that chicken was handy. This game has fantastic music, but boy, it teases it towards you. It's not giving us a whole lot of anything right now. And it starts and ends with one of the, well, starts and, yeah, one of its best tunes is at the start and the end. The final fight with Drac and the first courtyard area. Banging tunes, but it's not the best. The best is the remix of Bloody Tears that we'll have inside the clock tower. Even the least weeby DDR tracks are borderline weeby, says Levash. That's why I said it's rich coming from a DDR player. I wonder if we can find the secret area here. I'm gonna kill a dead man's dog and make him very unhappy if I do. The trouble is remembering where that area is. I never knew about it as a kid, so it never really ingrained itself into my perma-memory. Not liking that, sunshine. Away you go. Take the chance, just in case there's some more chicken going about for old Belmont here. He's really hungry. See, I see a guy placed there, and I wonder why. Because you can just whip him from behind. Makes me think that when this game was first being worked on, they didn't have the multi-directional whip. Oh, jeez. Goodbye, triple cross. This is savage, this is. It's exactly what it looks like. Mode 7 precision platforming. At its not best. Worst thing you can do is rush this. Well, the worst thing you can do is fail at this and die. Maybe it's not that precision, but it sure feels like it. I think there's a worse moment where it's moving something else, as I wouldn't even know. Balls on string. Already glad that's okay. No, it's not over. There's more. Makes it by the skin of his little sandals there. Dark Young says, sorry if you already said. You're not sorry. I'm not sure you've been sorry in your whole life. Regardless, he says, why is it the random Castlevania? What's the wild card? The wild card can be anything. It can even be nothing. What was he playing? Oh, he dodged that. Don't know what Pepper's yelling wow at. Maybe my incredible abilities there in the chandelier corridor. Right, those things are weird. I don't know what they're meant to be. Dead, hopefully. I think there's a lot of people here that don't realize they're already dead. A lot of Bruce Willises. Oh, right, that's a trap. You hit through the other end, you unlock the chicken, and then it's gone before you can get to it. Not for this Belmont. Full one as well. Excellent. Again, I'm sure there's a place down here that you break the ground to and you go down and you see the secret area. But I don't know where it is. As I said, only learnt about it as a man, and unfortunately my memory works different these days to when it did when I was a child. As a child, every excruciating memory remains there. As an adult, I frequently get up and forget what I got up for. More spikes, you never want to touch the spikes. More bottomless pits. Insofar as you can touch them, you never want to do that. At your age, Jake, probably. That's quite funny. Is that a trap? It's not a trap. Amazing. That's... Oh, this coffin's here to get you. There we go. I remember you, at least. Wonder if there's anything here. Doesn't look like it. In the previous room, it looked like you could go left. The game is almost entirely linear, so I don't think there's any point where that's a possibility. Show me the money, show me the extra life. All these bottomless pits and one-hit kills. They're claiming their tolls. Oh yeah, you get grabbed by the grabby hands there. Reminds me of a guy I once knew. And then this thing comes to life and comes and grabs you, but that's alright, we got our crosses. Is this the place where you smack and go down? No. I think there is a bit of a giveaway. The floor looks a bit cracked where you're meant to do that. What are these floating windmills? Floating windmills. In a game called Castlevania, what could these cross-shaped things be? Wedding tables just as evil as weddings themselves. Am I in the place that you go down from? How many times can you use your sub-weapons? Each time you use them, you use up your hearts, which are in the top right. I'm at 39 right now, and you don't get your hearts back for collecting crosses. But there's a certain number of them that you can have on screen. By default it's 1, but as you use your sub-weapon and kill more things with it, it levels up in a way. And when you pick up a double and triple, that allows you to have 2 or 3 on at the same time. We have a triple right now, so we're good to go. And that really changes the game, right? You can just launch those crosses in front of you and have them clear the path. Something here's a trap. Is it you? I think that's the only instance of 1-up hanging around like that in the game, but I could well be wrong. I've been wrong about many things in the past. Oh shoot, I was meant to go left there. Completely linear, he says. I think that's where the hidden thing was. Dang. Alright, Pepper the Sixth is on a roll here. Haven't died to damage at all this run. Oh no, this feels a bit more like where the hidden thing is. Yeah, the music and the ambience seems right. Very generous of the game to let me keep the triple. Triple. That's unlocking some hidden caches in the old memory banks. I think there was a weird Congregate video about something called the triple. Somebody going insane from having the opportunity to do a triple in Scrabble. And they couldn't quite do it. I mean, they had everything they needed, they just couldn't bring themselves to do it. Is that a real thing, or am I finally going off the deep end here? Check Yoshiba-san here. Feeling bad about their wimpy library that doesn't have 4-foot-tall books. Who knows, maybe Belmont here is just really tiny. I thought that would be a trap. Distinct lack of trap knives here. I knew a woman once who was into whipping. Should we go out into the garden, we had a communal garden at the time, and just practice her whipping? Sadly, he couldn't do everything that Belmont here does with his, but cool nonetheless. Now, if I recall well, you can just jump down here. But you need balls of steel, because God knows when it's going to just result in pit. Oh, yeah, not wanting that at all. Okay, so far so good. The music's good, but in a very subtle way, perhaps even too subtle. I'm convinced that these are traps here, and I'll have nothing to do with them. Let's just get on these daily dose books. Come on, before Big Red gets back up, please. There we go. Whew, made it through that. Wasn't tempted by the obvious trap candles. We keep going. Oh, and these are the pictures that start petting you, if I recall. Well, something's up with them. That was almost well timed, but not at all. Wasn't in desperate need for wall chicken. There was an NVIDIA presentation the other day where Jensen kept talking about the double triple. For what reason? There we go. Strange floor movement thing that comes straight out of Snake Rattle and Roll there. Why is this here? Oh well, let's not worry about it. Let's just keep moving. There's the guy again, just coming out to club you. Dracula's scouting out all of his minions of darkness. It's like, what do you do? Well, I got a club. You're hired. Okay, I'm just staying the heck away from Millipede here. I was never into Centipede and Millipede. However, way back in the day, my father bought the game. And he said, Jake, you can play this, but only after you read the instruction manual to me. And I agonized through reading just so that I could play that really crappy game, and it was crappy. Gotta crouch here or else Belmont whacks his head against the spikes and instantly dies. And that's how Jake learned to hate reading. I mean, the instruction manual for Centipede and Millipede was not the most riveting of reading. And you go through that, you play the game, and it's rubbish. Really rubbish. And I'm an aficionado of rubbish games. Man, club guy's on a roll, and he made me late for my dinner. Not at perfect health for this guy, but power of crosses should compel him. Considerably. Oh man, blitzing through this, but we're not at hard levels yet, so let's not worry about it. No, down we go, into the pit of even more bottomless pits, if I recall well. I think it's tradition in a Castlevania game for you to fall down somewhere. But if the dead guy's place was there, I certainly missed it. Do need to get my sub-weapon ammo back, but oh boy. It's an unpleasant place to be. Lots of spikes, lots of death, enemies start dealing quite a bit more damage. Probably. Unfortunately, we got wall hacks. In a rare case of agreeing with me, Dark Young also says, man, bottomless pits suck. But maybe it's an incomplete sentence. Maybe he was trying to say sucks all the fun out of team killing Jake. Seems more likely that way. Okay, so far so good. One problem at a time. There we go. Whew. Such slander. You're one of my least team-killed people. Only because the Slaughter the English directive was too strong for you. What's better, going over or under this thing? Probably over it. Didn't like that. Didn't like that one either. There we go. Let's just take the Meehan High Road here. Knife if ever there was one. There's spikes above us again. I think these are rare cases of spikes that don't insta-kill you because it's simply spike rather than spikes. I think you just confidently walk under them. You're safe. The real foe was fear itself all along. Oh yeah, you're just dying. There we go. Only to be replaced by another foe. Son of a gun that I didn't like, nor did I particularly see it. Have you played Castlevania Area of Sorrow? No, I haven't played Castlevanias after the ones on the Nintendo 64 because it started to go a bit more Metroidvania there, and now, oh, you piece of work! Whew. Fortunately, we're actually Jesus and can walk on water. Whew. That was precise. Right, gotta be careful here. If you whip the stairs here, they break. Sometimes you want that. Currently, I do not. I think that one's there just to teach you that lesson, but I need to be a wee bit careful with my whip here. Are you chicken? I don't think I want to go for that chicken. It's a Castlevania with no bottomless pits or insta-kill spikes. Are you sure it's a Oh, Christ. Maybe I should check it out then. Alright, you know what, let's just take the quick way. If it wants to let me drop down, doesn't appear to. Well, we lost our triple cross. To a rather unpleasant drop there. Oh yeah, right. There's a problem with just dropping down. Something resembling an idea, though. Take the pity knife and then just drop down here. I mean, I don't mind the knife since I don't have my cross anyway. And just keep on grooving. He really hates it. Spikes, bottomless pits, just anything with a one-hit kill is just... That's it, it's just... Oh hey, Cross is back in town. I'm actually caring a little bit for the dosh now. I wouldn't mind getting myself another extra life. After oh no. Take the damage. Oh no, shouldn't have taken the damage. Oh, that was a mistake in every way. Don't worry, I'm not gonna die to damage. These things reach me? No, good. Yeah, that mud went to the Actraiser 2 school of being badass. Glad I caught that, because if you hit this, then you're not able to go up here and richly grab these rewards. Incredible rewards. Oh, this has killed me before, I'm certain of it. Alright, what's the way forward? Oh, that's one way forward. Okay, we're good. We're not good. We have a boss and no health for it. And no multi-cross, just regular cross. Yeah, not dying to damage today. How far back we're going? Just back to good old spikies. I think I should have smacked that thing out of his hand. Seems like my first cross is able to do that. In a sense, it was that knife that killed me. Oh, right. Well, they are instant kill jabbies. Okay, this is going pretty badly then, because we're on to our last life. I don't know how far back I'll get sent if I have to take a continue. I can't help but feel we're gonna find out soon enough. There we go. Quite a bit then. Let's find out he only dies to one-hit kills. Now, if this were some kind of 2 hours of hell or similar, we'd be halfway through, I think. Oh, for goodness sake. Those, spikes are really coming to get me. Maybe they had to add all these one-hit kills because the whip was too overpowered. I knew it was the only chance to stop me. Where you could do that. There we go. As Wur's off to flex design brain muscles. Whoa. Careful. I find that those can atrophy quickly. Right, let's not jump this time. These deadly spikes are here to get me. Damage boosting. I think getting damaged is the fastest way old Belmont can move here. Why am I even doing this? There we go. Okay, that's the most nerve-wracking part done, I think. Pick up the pity knife and keep moving. Losing that life early actually is a bit of a pain, because now we've got less to plough through the next session with. But wall chicken's got my back. Even the horrible rotting sewer system wall chicken has its place in the Belmont diet. Gimme, 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 gimme! There we go. Good sub-weapon crossed off the list. And now we remember how to do this, right? Avoid the first jabbies, then just drop down to the bottom right. Good enough. I was hoping you'd get knocked on. Try to hide it at least a bit there, young. I'm sure the art of subtlety isn't completely lost on you. Trying to knock as many things as I can with the axe here, with the cross rather, so that I can enjoy. Wait, what's even in there? I want the triple essentially, so I'm smacking these things. Ah, that's good. That's very good. This is not so good. Right, we know there's a knife there, so let's just not hit it. We also know that these things kill, so let's just put on the knee pads, enjoy the slight acupuncture to the head, and keep going. That's just the right place to do those limbo-style brain slug things. I need the score, I need the lives. That was not nice. That was also not nice. Gee, I'm well on the way to having to continue this again. The hardest thing in the world. Get the cross, get the double cross. Double cross will be plenty to take on the big cheese here. Not even risking this one, just get down on the knees. I'm back, says Gemo, back from his important work meeting, no doubt. How's Castlevania Jake doing? Yeah, just swell. Except I've been stuck in the sewers for half an hour now. It's alright though. Crawling our way to victory. I was too damn close. Crawling our way to victory. Didn't realize there were spikes up there. Now I do. I gotta suss that section better, though it's killing me. Killing me more than anything we've found so far. And we found a lot of things killing us. Damage boost to the sentry there. Got through that antsy area. Doesn't matter that we took the damage though, because there's a chicken right here for us. Quite a nice change of pace though to play a game without having the weekly one-shot timer breathing down my neck. Let's just go for it. See? Easy. Easy peasy. And then Frankenstein's monster, down he goes too. And once you know the secret, he's already dead. I don't know if there's anything fancy there. Some people go for, what is it, the campfire? Or the triple cross? I'll settle for the getting one life back. Did not expect Jake to be live right now, says Cassian. Yeah, I know. That schedule of mine, you always expect the opposite. Oh, finally, my favorite level. Can't put my finger on why, but I always find myself quite drawn to this one. Maybe it's the good music, because it is pretty good. Alright, triple me up, game. Surprised, I was expecting some. I'm boosting the music on my end. Should already be high enough for you. This game's pretty good at the way it introduces concepts to you, in a safe environment and then a not so safe environment. For example, we just walked over some floor that went away, and now we're presented with considerably more of it. Oh, this guy gone. Now, I could never manage this jump as a kid. I doubt I'm gonna start now, but here we go! Amazing. What's our reward? I was right not to bother with that as a kid. Now I think it's somewhere down here that the sad old dead man is. I don't know, I've said that for a lot of places now, and I've not been right. Not gonna bother with the others, because if it's a trap that hits hard. It was where I least expected it. We got the trap axe. Did I miss my chance to get up there? Yeah, I think I did. Oh well. We can use the axe to see what our prize could have been. Yeah, I would have wanted that. This is getting dangerous, Belmont. You might actually die to damage here. When you hold your whip out on somebody like that, they take a lot less damage. Most of the damage is done when you do the big whip crack. Alright, should be able to just axe you to death. Cross would do it better, obviously. Cross does everything better. Even if you needed to chop down a tree, I'm sure the cross would do it better. What's going on here exactly? I think it comes and gets you when you get dragged into the other one. No? Okay. Too close for my already quite high discomfort here. Much better. Even if it's a knife, it's not much of a downgrade from this. You know what? I want whatever's here. Yeah, of course I do. Not happening. These sound effects are so bad, says Jagger. What? What are you on? There we go. No spikes for Belmont. Plows on. The swing and the chandelier. Wow. I'm not sure such bad tastes are permissible. Then again, I am well aware that this is probably nostalgia talking for me. I'm wondering if it's down here where you find the guy. Maybe somebody can check where that is. I'm really curious to find the guy. Maybe we've passed him already, but there is a secret passageway that you whip the ground for, and then you end up at some sad old man's abode. But I get the feeling that if we haven't found it already, we've probably long passed it. Not sure it's nostalgia, says Alpha. I'm enjoying the craftsmanship of the game. It's good quality, and Alpha knows quality. Just not equality. Can I go back down? No, no we cannot. The kill plane comes up with us. I think there's a knife there. I mean, I would put a knife there. Huh? Well, I'd also put piles and piles of gold there. Well played, game. How thematic. I think I found my favorite monster. Oh man, that's a real grim sign. Having triple axe means you've gone so long without the cross. You could develop Stockholm syndrome for this crummy weapon. And it is crummy. Okay, who's this again? Golden Bat, right? Yeah, alright. Well, eat this axe that I have limitless amounts of and could throw forever. I could also just whip you, but like I said, Stockholm syndrome. And that's the end of you. Seizure warning. Didn't even deal half my health and damage. Like I said, I only died to one-hit kills in Castlevania IV. Hits and spikes. We can actually skip this stage area, but I like it, so we don't. I think we have to climb the clock tower and then walk across an area that falls below our feet far too much for my liking. You missed the old man's secret area. It's in the area with falling chandeliers and knights. Yeah, figures. I couldn't find it, though. It was probably right there staring at me. It doesn't change the fact that I didn't see it. So, the best rendition of Bloody Tears is here and now, right in this level with god-awful jumps like that. I mean, look at Belmont here. How did he manage that? At least we have good old triple axe to help us up here. There was a secret room where you were up in the ground, but according to my YouTube, there was a secret door up next to it. Okay, fair enough. So I missed making an old man sad by killing his dog. Not the worst thing in the world there. Missed CK3 yesterday, says Papa Noel. Is he going to get good? We'll have to see about that. I'm still on the fence about that, because there is some stuff that I find hard to reconciliate with Crusader Kings. Namely the people. Oh, jeez. Never killed to damage. Maybe that's why the boss rush wasn't so bad as a challenge. Doesn't have any of that nonsense. Except that boss once, Daniel. That probably didn't happen. Sounds like you're fabricating it. Those guys used to take 3 hits to kill. Now it's 4. And of course, that bit that I jumped down to, there's a platform there, but doesn't matter. Kill plane moves with you. Easy does it, Belmont. Good thing this is a safe jump. Horrible. It's just horrible is what it is. Right, let's take the relatively safe way. Here we go. I got a knife, so I got nothing to lose. I'll pick up anything out of a candle. Thing is, I only have 1 life. I'm gonna die around here, and I'm gonna have to do all this again, so I might as well get comfy here. Medusa heads, a staple of Castlevania games. Gotta jump out of there fast enough. Oh, this is taking me back. Gotta be careful here. That guy can ruin your day. There we go. Alright. Now for the real challenge of this level. The mass ascension. It only gets harder the higher up you go. More things coming at you, less leeway to deal with them. Like freaking that! Oh my days. Oh, the bloody tears has yet to come. Okay, there they are. Alright, strap yourselves in. At least the music's good. Alright, pity knife, help me here. 5, okay, needed 5 knives, whereas 4 whips suffice, so the knife is also weaker than the main whip, although the whip is OP. Even if you get the triple for the knife, I'm not sure if that's any use at all, because you can't throw the knife that fast. Belmont's got a big cooldown on lobbing it, and it does travel fairly quickly. Ah, grief. The whip may be powerful, but this is not an easy game. Wow, Golden Deer is saying it's pathetic. Careful now, Golden. I have a time-honored tradition of having people walk the walk if they talk the talk. Well, that was genuinely pathetic, though. Makes me want to put Bloodstained forth as a punishment game, a Castlevania clone that keeps around all the instant kill BS that everyone loves to hate. I just don't like instant kills in general. In case that hasn't been abundantly clear. That was my mistake, I should have killed that guy when I had the chance. How many times has that been uttered in history, I wonder? I like that he can moonwalk up the stairs. I've always been quite a fan of that. Right, jumpy, jumpy, and in we go. Again, though, only got a couple of lives, so it's going to be back to square one real soon. What's the lucky spike or pit gonna be? Wow. Did Medusa Head just change its direction there? Either laugh or you cry, sometimes both. Goodness, and even if I get through that section, the hardest is yet to come. The spikes are really getting their kill count up, though. Right, let's not ledge smack this time. There we go. That is not the longer whip that I could have used for this. Really could have done with longer whip. Alright. Fresh batch of 4 lives. I don't know how I fell down here instead of grabbing that stairway, but let's go. That could be fun. 1 spike and 1 pitfall kill counter. No, Daniel, that would not be fun. Afraid to say. Okay, it's going relatively flawless so far during these easy parts. Is there a limit? No, there's unlimited continues in this one. Castlevania love to give unlimited continues. And Ninja Gaidens that aren't called Ninja Gaiden 3 love to do that as well. Oh, Ninja Gaiden 3 is a cruel mistress. Although, to the man's credit, Lucky managed to beat that game without needing any continues. It was a redemption run, but a run's a run. Go, 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 go! There we go. Right, 4 lives for this fun part. Fun with a capital F-U. God knows how his shield did not work in blocking those axes, but it didn't. Axes? Knives. Not this time. I'll tank the hit, but that's as far as you go. Huh. I think you just gotta mash jump there or else it's bad, bad times. Whoa! Okay then. Right, first off, you die. No resurrection for you. Secondly, this part's horrible. You gotta dodge and duck and weave and everything's coming here to kill you. So, let's do it like so. And if you get on the wrong thing on the way up, you just fall and die, of course. Say no to Medusa heads. See you in hell, Medusa. I'm on my way. There we go. 100 ducats for all of our troubles. Oh, and of course we're not done. We gotta keep going. First sign of trouble, though, I am out of there. Right, come on then. Options are a bit limited, 'cause if I swing and miss, I'm gonna be riding one of these thingamajiggers. And I can't just sit and do this forever, because we're on a timer, of course. Let's go! Right, I'm in no mood for any of your shenanigans. I'm on solid ground, I plan on keeping it that way. Uh-oh, boss time. How does this boss work again? Well, I feel relatively safe where I am. Oh, no, no, I'm not. Hey, this works. It's just a little too short to hit him, but that's fine. I feel safe here. Okay, one more. Fallen into my trap, mummykins. Don't mess this one jump up. There we go. Let's keep on moving. Wildcard Castlevania, where'd that come from? Says Demon321. It's called the Wild Card. Yeah, edge of the big toenail was keeping Belmont on all of that. The jumps in CV4, the whole lot of them. There are a lot of ass and chips. And I mean, I love platformers. I'm also great at platformers. And this one still gives me all sorts of heebie-jeebies. Right, I think I can just whee my way through here. Or not. Oh, close enough. Got a couple of jabbies on me, unfortunately. I was wondering how to deal with him, because if you fall down there, it's just insta-death. The lyrics go, Dracula's curse will be lifted completely. Bring me your worst, you will never defeat me. Well, that was a bad idea. It's alright, I got triple cross. There's nothing worth slowing my momentum down for here. Whew. Except maybe some food. Didn't think of that, did I? Oh snap! He doesn't like this at all. Big pressure. Instant death right around the corner. You've got to go, man. You've got to go. Spikes, of course. You missed your ride on one of these, you deed. Uh-oh, come on. There's a big spiky thing coming from below. It catches you, your mincemeat. No thanks to Pity Axe either. There's probably something really good over there. No time. There is no time. Is there time for you? Not really, but I'll take it anyway. Come on, I gotta get up here. Now, there's a bit here that will crush and kill you. Nobody wants that, especially not me. And we're not done with it yet, of course. Okay. I don't know if the... Whoa! Right, of course you're still throwing at me, aren't you? Throw that. I don't know if the jabby still follows you up here, but let's not take the risk. Okay. Very okay, wow. Oh, no, we're not done yet, of course. Oh, of course. My favourite, the spikes, just waiting for me up there. That part's just Bull says platinum pineapple. Bull or not, we gotta deal with it. Although I would really like my whip upgrade again, so I can reach big stony buggers like that. There you are. Go, 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 CV. There's no time to stop and whip those. Those are traps of the highest caliber, and I'll take the pity axe. Ah, screw it, there is no time. Oh, right, the spikes. Oh, and it's all the way back. We fail this, we come to the part that's just after the ascension of the clock tower. Crossing that bridge again. Oh, well, that's that then. Spikes don't seem so bad now. I'm growing to like them, says Dark Young. He's just a bad man. Jake, how confident are you you'll beat it in 2 hours? I'd rather not think about it like that, since, you know, this isn't a 2 hours of hell or anything alike. But honestly, not that confident. Not with us still being here at this point. Don't know how long we have been going. Probably about an hour 45. Alright, my problem was that I was too good at this point here. It's a frequent problem I have. Just being too damn good at everything. But now's not the time for that. Well, I think it was actually an 8-minute countdown, so we're probably at 1:42-ish. And I don't know how much is left of the game. You might think, Jake, how can you not remember that? Well, memory works in weird ways. Weird yet convenient or inconvenient ways. Right, this time, less spiky death, more winning. You can do it, man. Just jump. It's not hard. It seemed hard, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're good for 2 hours. This game is already finished. I might, you know, die once to this guy just for old time's sake. This is a cruel fight, though. I mean, you either know what to do or you just die to him, because he has those iframes when he drops down. You sure as hell don't. I don't even know how you're meant to deal with his jabby with his duck face thing at this point, though, because he can go straight into it like that. You just gotta jump away and hope for the best. Yeah, he can still catch you there. I guess the solution, as is often the case, is simply to get good. Die, monster. Gonna need that Taco Belmont to keep ourselves alive. You know, the axe might actually be a bit of a boon here. Not that this guy can't be dealt with just by whipping him anyway. Thought ducking would save me from that. So is this guy meant to be something from somewhere? Because I sure don't recognize him. Maybe from one of the other Castlevanias that I didn't play. Oh, I know what he is. He's dead. Let's go. I check it every time. There's never any wall chicken there. It's a gargoyle from Gargoyle's Quest. Was it Firebrand? The only thing of gargoyles I know is that animated cartoon. It wasn't very good. Ooh, speaking of not very good, I'm not good at dealing with this guy and his bloomin' scythes. Ah, jeez. Gotta make this jump. Wow. Down you go, Death. This is Belmont country. I wonder if you can die if you stand underneath the bits that come down. Oh no, it forces you to walk to the center. Why are there chickens in the candles? The skeletons that built the place did not have a lot of materials to work with. Alright, we all know the secret down here. Full health, full everything. But, you know, who needs it? It's a crutch. I never need it to deal with Dracula. That doesn't change today. Oh, well, thanks, game. But I really don't need it, so let's just say goodbye to these. Okay, I might really need it, by the way. I'm not that good at this. We'll try our best. Alright, you gotta whip it or else it goes up like that. Oh man, I need to figure that out, and fast. That does it. Just wave the whip around. As long as I get the higher one, it seems to be okay. Only if I'm fast enough, though. Okay, jumping is not an option. Get the whip to the face. Okay then. Advanced Drac strats have engaged now. Give me that. Uh-oh. Drac, I can't handle this. Oh no. But you know. The problem was I still had the cross in my inventory, right? It was weighing me down, even if I didn't have the heart to use it. Oh, well, we got it again, didn't we? So now I'm still weighed down, but I got no lives left, so I'm gonna have to pull something out here. I wonder how I'm meant to deal with when it splits into 4. Just take damage, I guess. I mean, what's the answer to that? Seems quite bad. Seems really bad. I do not know how to counter that. Okay. I'm a little confused about what's going on here, but it is going on. Hell, Dracula. Oh no, oh no, it all came back to bite me. Oh well, I tried. I still want to beat him without the cross though. I feel like it's an unsettled score with the Drac. I still don't know how to deal with it when it splits into 4 though. But I guess if I deal with everything else, the damage taken from that won't be too bad. Shouldn't get cocky though. Get the one hit and then... Get the one hit and then just save myself. Maybe if I stay far back enough though, then I can deal with it, even if it does split into 4. Okay, Drac, he's trying to overfeed me. Wasn't aware he was into that. He is the Prince of Darkness, after all. And that's a good position to be in to smack him proper. Oh, you piece of work. It's reminding me of what Castlevania 1 Dracula did to me once. I was playing on an emulator which could not do Dracula's position any justice because he would flicker on and off, but that would just make him invisible on the emulator. And he could just, with impunity, appear on me. It was no fun for me. Probably a lot of fun for people that were wanting a punishment that day, though. Alright, bring it on, Drac. He's got his game face on now. I remember that 2 hours of health had rested Pandy. That was a very long time ago, so good memory. Alright, this, hilariously enough, is the easiest phase of Count Drac. Just position yourself well, whip him, and don't get yourself killed. Although, his attack is very painful, so do take it to heart that you need to stay away from it. Plays the best music as well, which makes it such a shame that it's already over, Drac, because, for me, time to go home and get some Taco Belmont. Easily done within 2 hours, so if this was a challenge run, and it wasn't, this is just for fun, then it would have been completely dominated. In a way, it brings to light the fact that I've succeeded in far too many of my challenge streams lately. People need to start submitting runs that are actual challenges. I'd hate to get all soft. Very good. I don't know how long that was in game time, but it was for certain under 2 hours, so we're okay. There's plenty of them, but you wimp out, says Dark Young. Is that so? How about you select the next challenge then, but you also have to run it with me? No, then you just choose something that you excel at, wouldn't you? How about somebody chooses and then you do it with me? That would be more hilarious for me, I think. Okay, it was fun to just run this game for the hell of it. I don't know if that's something we'll do more of or less of, because it did feel that something was missing without having a timer to run against. I like that extra bit of spice towards it. The weekly one-shot coming up this week is a game called Geometry Wars 3, and that'll be on Sunday, and the week after it we'll have a Pokemon Black randomizer run, which is probably going to take all day, because I have never even seen Pokemon Black. But that's concern for the future. Another concern for the future is tonight's stream. That's going to be CK3 will continue on with Mal Schnechtai's rise to power in Alba. But until then, it's a brief cheers from me and a cheerio.